Welcome to Love and Lordship Live, and this is our Mentoring Minute. I'm Greg Williams again, and we like to piggyback on what we've been sharing to give you a practical application from a real-life situation. I had a pastor friend, really good, close friend of mine, come to me a few weeks ago. We've been going back and forth and sharpening iron with each other for probably 20-plus years. Okay, and he's been carrying some things around with some of the situations and circumstances that he's gone through over his life. And he said, why does the hurt and pain keep coming up? As I seek the Lord, as I rest in Him, as I ask for God to do all that He wants to do in and through me. And I said, first of all, I see you doing those things. I see you walking through and working through and seeking Him and learning to rest in Him and then allowing Him to work through you. He is doing that and you're doing it. But you're right, there's some of these things that are painful that are still there and they don't need to be. You got to let go of them. And here's what I said to him. We talked about the difference in what the old man does, old person, the flesh, before Christ, and what the new person does, the new man or woman in Christ. And see what the old man does because of sin. Here are the things that guide the choices made. Pride, anger, guilt, shame, unforgiveness, etc. And it points out to all others, and then what it does is it stuffs it all down, because God literally created our brains. When it gets too traumatic, we just learn to push it down and forget it. All right? The new man, on the other hand, in Christ, now with humility growing in their lives, is willing to, knowing who they are, that means I got to still change some things because I'm growing and maturing, but I can now humbly confess what these issues are: the pride, the anger, the guilt, the shame, the unforgiveness, the bitterness, whatever it may be. I can let go of that because Christ has taken it. I don't need to hold on to it. The old man holds on. The new man freely and willingly confesses, agrees with God's truth, and says, I don't need to have that anymore. You have forgiven me. You have freed me. Guilt is a state, and I'm no longer guilty. So I don't have to have shame or anger. I don't have to have pride at what other people think about me. My identity is now in the person I am new in Christ. And so here's the point, though. At some point in both of those processes, the old man stuffing it down, the new man releasing it for a season, and oftentimes for a long season, because we stuff and we avoid those things that may help bring it out. The peace temporarily, and again, it may be a long temporary season, looks the same. I'm doing well. I'm getting along. I'm building good relationships until the enemy will bring something up to try and use it to destroy, or God allows the pain to try and get you to let go. Can I say that again? The enemy uses what you've stuffed down to continue to destroy, and if you give in to the old man, he will. Or God brings or allows the pain to get you to say, I'm here. To get you to realize He's saying, I'm here. Confess it. Let go of it. You don't have that anymore. Christ has taken it. Don't let those things dictate your life, your mind, your emotions, and your actions. Here's the thing. For that season, they look alike. But the one in the old man, over and over again, comes back to that pain, guilt, shame, anger, bitterness, whatever, and doesn't know how to get rid of it. Holds on to it, stuffs it down further. At the most inopportune time, the enemy will blow that up. Oh, I found a person that I really love and care for, and I want to build a godly relationship, and the enemy goes, I can't let that happen. Boom. Attacks. You know what the new man does? Because he is new in Christ, that new person, and the identity in Christ has been set free, already confessed that freedom and that peace is real. The pain doesn't come back up. They've already let it go. They know Christ has taken it, so he or she knows they're set free, lives with that ever-present freedom, peace, joy, and love that's found only in surrendering to Christ. And here's what I said to him. You can keep hanging on to it, or you can surrender it, know that Christ has taken it, and let it go. And I say the same thing to you. Don't let that pseudo freedom and peace that looks the same for a season, don't let it persist. Surrender it to Christ so that new man, that new woman in Christ is truly free and doesn't live in the old man or old woman anymore. Your choice. It's up to you. Thank you for watching. This is Love and Lordship Live and the Mentoring Minute. Have a great day.